While I'm here in Mandeville, I really wanted to try Southern Louisiana cooking, so I've come to Pat's Awhile, and I'm with Pat Gallagher. He owns 4 restaurants, is the top chef here, and he's from Louisiana, actually the area. Pat, tell me, how did you start these restaurants?
I was doing nursery work in Folsom, north of Covington, and I became very enamored with my hot plate lunch every day in the middle of the day. So we decided to open a cafe up in downtown Folsom, serving plate lunches and fried fish and steaks at night.
And how much were those plates?
$1.75.
$1.75, okay.
That included tea and dessert.
Wow, so how did you go from $1.75 plate lunches to 4 restaurants on the North Shore?
Yeah, it's been quite a journey. You know, I was on my own for several years. I worked at Ruth's Chris as executive chef for them for 4.5 years after Hurricane Katrina. And that was a great learning experience for me, and then decided to open my own place again in 2009. We opened Gallagher's Grill in Covington. A couple of years later, we opened Pat Gallagher's 527 restaurant in Mandeville, then Gallagher's on Front Street in Slidell. And then 3 years ago, we opened Pat's Awhile here in this location. Tell
me about the history of the buildings that were here on this property that is part of Pat's Awhile.
The buildings date, the one we're in here dates to 1850.
Wow.
The main building is 1880. It was called the Frappaire Hotel back in the 1880s. People would take the steamer across and spend the weekends over here from the city. The other 2 buildings are 1918.
And why do you call it Pat's Awhile?
The Awhile was the original historic name with the sons and daughters of the king when it was a retreat. It was called Awhile.
Oh, so you kept the name?
Yep.
Wow. So while I'm here and I'm at your restaurant, what recipes should I order? What dishes do you think are really connected to Southern Louisiana cooking?
Well, we're going to start with some chicken and andouille gumbo.
And what's andouille?
Andouille is a local smoked sausage. A little different than a ground pork sausage. It's a little chunkier, but it's known throughout South Louisiana.
Ooh, I can't wait. Okay, let's jump in. Ooh, I see lots of chunky sausage here. That is good, Pat. What do you like about it?
Got that spice that hits the back of your throat.
Peppery?
Mm-hmm.
How long would it take you to cook something like this?
Well, you start with the roux, which is what many Louisiana dishes start with.
That's like the bottom where you get that brown.
That's right.
Brown color, right?
And you've got to be patient with it, because if you're not, it can burn very easily, and it's ruined at that point.
Is there any secrets to the roux?
Patience.
Okay.
And you want to get it a nice, dark color. There's a fine edge to going too far and burning it.
It's so tasty. Wonderful. Okay, so what else are we going to try?
Well, I want you to try our bourbon-glazed pork chop.
It looks incredible. How is this connected to Louisiana?
Well, the bourbon glaze is made with some honey, shallots, and we deglaze it with some bourbon, reduce it down, add a little bit of honey to it, and a little bit of cream at the end to tighten it up.
Sounds incredible, and it looks beautiful. I'm almost scared to touch it, but not that scared.
Nope.
I'm going in.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. It's very sweet. And juicy. I like the pecans. That's a very Louisiana thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, pecans are everywhere around here.
And these potatoes?
Fingerling potatoes.
And how do you cook those ones?
Slow cook them in the oven.
I have to say, the whole time I've been in Louisiana, I've been eating.
Well, they say in Louisiana people either talking about what they're eating now, what they ate last night, or what they're going to eat tomorrow.
And that you gain a pound each day.
Yep.
I heard that one. Well, Pat, I have to ask you, what's in this drink here?
This is a rum daiquiri with banana, simple syrup, and banana liqueur.
Wow, people know how to have fun in Louisiana.
Yes, we do.
Well, thank you for inviting me here, Pat, and for teaching me about your Louisiana cooking.
It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That is delicious. I've learned a lot about the North Shore. This is a beautiful place with wonderful people who take pride in their history and culture.